Yo, I played Rainbow Six Extraction. It wasn't too bad. I didn't get to play it too much, but yeah, it was pretty good. I finished the tutorial, and then I did like one or two regular matches. Okay. First one. How'd I cut it for a second? You should play it on stream with me and Car. Yeah, we can definitely do that. All right, let's see. We got our first. Oh, we ruined the first one. The first one's definitely Magikarp. I'm gonna pretend like it didn't happen. Okay. Pokemon cards. So the first one is. Wait, what is this? Palpitoad? Cool. Palpitoad. Yeah, maybe we'll do Rainbow Six next week. Maybe? We'll see. Phalanx? What the hell? Is this a bunch of little balls? Like this. This is a trainer. Cursed Shovel. Pokemon card this is attached to is knocked out by damage from an opponent attack. Discard the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. Energy card. Oh. Toxtricity? An electric version of the word toxicity. That's cool. That's a rare that we got, but it's not holographic. Oh, we got a body hollow. And it's rare. Whiscash? Yeah, we have a body hollow rare. Nice. You know, I need to get some a bunch of sleeves for these cards. The amount that we're opening at this point, like, I might be like wasting money by not putting them somewhere safe. Wingull. We've got a bunch of these. What's up, Crazy Space Cat? Grubbin. We got a bunch of those too. Ooh, it's another. Oh, damn. I thought it was another body hollow. This, I don't know what is this. Are these like shadow Pokemon? The coloring on this makes me feel like it's a holographic every time I see it. That's definitely not the first time. Meditite. Last one. Oh, we already know what the last one is because we messed up in the beginning, but Magikarp. That Pikachu in the background? Got a little Pikachu back there. All right, that's the first one. Oh, by the way, guys, the we're gonna do the animatronic tier list probably on Sunday, since we're doing Day Shift at Freddy's, or at least finishing Day Shift at Freddy's. I'm assuming it won't be super long since we've already started, and yeah, we'll do that after. You know, it didn't really dawn on me that Rainbow Six Extraction was gonna be a like kind of like Rainbow Six, where it's like, you know, you're obviously playing with other people. I was so annoyed. I thought it was just gonna be like a story mode. So like when it was like forcing me to do like the VR training and all this extra stuff, I didn't realize that it was so they didn't send me in to play with like real people without knowing how to play. All right, first one. What is this? Heatmar. Thou2? Carcool. Bro, my cat sucks ass at eating treats. Is it like they have a hard time getting the treat into their mouth? Because when this man grabbed it and dropped it like 4 times. Yeah, man, my smallest cat, she had trouble fitting certain treats into her mouth. So like, she would either keep on dropping it, or she would just keep like, every time she would try to bite it, she would just keep pushing it further and further and further. Energy card. Ooh, holographic Vitavolt. Ooh. My cat's 16 fucking pounds. He's just stupid. My neighbor had a cat that was like, it was so fat that like, you know how like pretty much at any age of a cat you can be able to grab their scruff, like not necessarily saying you should grab their scruff, but you can feel the loose skin still on the back of their neck even as like an adult cat. This cat had no loose skin on its neck, none. It was just meat all the way around. Body hollow. Oh, this is an energy card. Horror energy. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides, I think this is Shadow Energy. If the Shadow Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by any opponent, even if it's knocked out, put 2 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. That's cool. Let me tell you, I've only played Pokemon, I think, once in my entire life. Once. When I was real young, my grandma would sometimes like babysit for like a couple of people in the neighborhood, right? So I would come home after school. I would usually go to my grandma's house because of the bus stop or whatever, right? So I would go to my grandma's house, and sometimes there would be like some other kids there. Wait, what's wrong with the camera? Sometimes there'd be other kids there, right? So one day this kid was like, yeah, let's play Pokemon. I was like, yeah, let's do it. I got plenty of Pokemon cards. He pulls out this like big like this big paper board, I guess, and it showed you like where to put everything, and then he pulled out these like half marbles or whatever. There were so many different things about the actual card game that I knew nothing about. I realized that it was not like Pokemon. Same thing for Yu-Gi-Oh! I played a lot more like Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling, I think, like as a kid, just because the card store had like people that would duel you. But that shit was nothing like the TV show. Someone on Twitter said that they're teaching their kid how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! From watching the show. I was like, your kid's gonna get dog stomped. Like they're gonna be so bad. Why would you set them up like this? You're not gonna know any rules. They're gonna keep trying to pull out certain I guess they're called monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! And they're not gonna be able to actually use them. You gotta like sacrifice and shit to summon them. Coughing! Let's go! We got a Gen 1! I swear, Gen 1s to me are like hollows. Stuffle? Is this literally a stuffed animal? Yeah, it's just a teddy bear. I think we've got one of these before. Alright, 2 more. Circuit? Okay. Looks like a random, unimportant fish from Subnautica. Last one. Yamask. Yamask. All right, that's it for that that pack. The only card game I actually played was Magic the Gathering. I never played Magic the Gathering, but I technically was in a club for it. In high school, they wanted to do an Xbox club, like specifically Halo, but it was just gonna be called Xbox Club, just a place that people just played video games. But the teachers were like firmly against it for some reason. So we pretty much like struck up a deal to make a joint club with the Magic the Gathering people. And we just kind of like took over their room and whatnot to play games. I mean, they still sat in the back and played Magic the Gathering, but yeah, it just kind of got taken over by people who wanted to play Xbox. You know what game you should play? What's that? Dungeons and Dragons. I actually wouldn't mind playing that. I've seen it once in person. Deadly plays a lot of Dungeons and Dragons with some of his like work friends, and he's always trying to get me to join their campaigns. But I went and watched a game once, and it was kind of weird. I really liked the storytelling and the world building aspect of Dungeons and Dragons. I feel like it can be really creative, so I was very interested in seeing this world that they were gonna make. Right, there was like a good 8 of them playing. I shit you not, 3 hours. They spent 3 hours in the same cave fighting over a fucking blanket. It was some stupid enchanted blanket that they decided to come up with in the beginning, and then they just kept attacking each other to take it, and every time they'd get into a fight, they'd use up like all their energy, and then they'd have to go to sleep, and then they would wake up, and they would just go. They couldn't get out of this room. They left for like a brief moment at the end of the night. They like literally exited, got into a fight with some like orcs or trolls or something like that. And I know the DM was probably super annoyed because he had all of this stuff probably lined up, but they wouldn't leave the fucking cave. They just kept fighting over the stupid blanket, man. It was annoying. You're gonna need to start at World because 2 ads played. Start at World. Oh, fuck. I was saying the main thing I was interested in was like the world building and the storytelling. That's the main thing I was interested in with watching this game. But they never left this room. They spent 3 hours, 3 fucking hours in the same room fighting over a blanket. That's what they did pretty much the entire night. And they just kept fighting, losing energy. Once they lost all their energy, they would have to like sleep to replenish it or something like that. And then they would just wake up and get back to fighting. Like the first thing they do would be like, so who has the blanket now? So-and-so has the blanket. Okay, I roll to attack for blanket. That's the whole night. Oh, I just showed something blue. Brewer. I think the music turned off. Brewer. Sometimes when a campaign is nothing but stupid shit, it can get annoying. Yeah, it was. I just kept waiting for him to finish, but yeah, that's kind of how the whole night went. Electrode. I think the worst part about the entire thing was I don't like beers that try to be like honestly, beer should just pretty much taste, if it's not an overly sweet beer, if it's just like a pale ale, then it should just taste like fucking beer, to be honest. Okay, when beer tries to go out of its way to be like, oh, it's a bold tasting this or that, it tastes like ass. You know those beers that like hipsters and shit like to drink? Oh, it's a microbrewery, they make localized ass. That's what they make. But they had like that kind of beer, and they were like, "Yeah, you want one?" I was like, "Sure." And they're like, "Yeah, we got plenty," and they gave me one, and I was like, I pretty much nursed that same beer. Shouldn't taste like shitty coffee. Like, I don't know how else to describe these types of beer, like black and tan type flavored beers. I'm of the firm belief that no one actually likes this shit. At some point, you thought it was cool to drink it, and then you just never developed past it. That's how I feel like when people drink that asinine shit. My campaign I'm playing with my family right now, the goddamn crossbow slinging cowboy. You know what I thought about doing? Oh, nice. I think this guy is from Gen 2. You know what I thought about doing? And I know it would probably be super annoying because I actually briefly was like watching this one YouTube channel all the time, and on that YouTube channel it was like horror story, like Dungeons and Dragons horror stories, just like people who had terrible experiences with certain people playing Dungeons and Dragons. And I was like, I should be one of those people. I should look up how to make like a complete meta build that's like super overpowered right now, and be like, yeah, I don't really know how to play, guys. You guys mind teaching me? Like, yeah, sure. Who do you want to play? Oh, I don't know. I guess I can play a sun monk. No, what? What do you mean? Nothing. Just playing a sun monk. I don't know what the sun monk is, but what you been thinking about doing? What you mean? Energy card. Probopass? Probopass? I have no idea what this is supposed to be. It looks like a big crystal with like potato head features. I don't know, but it's a rare. You say you know what I've been thinking about doing, so I asked. Well, oh, okay, yeah. There's a delay, so after I guess I read that after I already said what I was doing. Hey, body hollow. Roly Coly. Bro, what is up with these body hollows? Back in my day, a holograph had to be rare. This is a common body hollow. That's common. Look at the little dot down there. This isn't even uncommon. I don't know how to feel about that. Another misleading shadow Pokemon. I think we'll do one more pack after this, and I'll probably be on TikTok live not too long from now, so we can watch some anime. Time poll. Well, little buddy looks sad. I don't know what it is about Thursdays, but I would say Thursdays is probably like my least viewed day. It's, Thursdays and Fridays, I feel like, when I did both those days, but now it's just Thursday, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the end of the week. Applin, yeah, this is one of those lazy Pokemon. Some JoJo, yeah, we have one more episode of JoJo Part 2, and then we'll be starting the new part. Hopefully I don't get banned. I don't know if you were in the stream last night, but I got banned in the first like hour of the stream. Actually technically I was permanently banned from YouTube or TikTok live. I got perma banned. I had to appeal it. It's funny because even if the appeal didn't go through, I had already emailed like any email TikTok had public. Scovit, just a squirrel. It's just a squirrel. All right, last one for this pack. Barboach. Little seal. What'd you get banned for? Bro, they said hate speech. They said hate speech. This is, here, I posted it in Discord last night. Hateful behavior. Blah, 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 blah. So, who'd you hate speech? I'm thinking it was just an automated bot that messed up. And, because maybe I just have so many infractions, I guess, that they just banned me off rip. But there's also one more thing it could be. In that episode of JoJo, there was like some Nazi soldiers. There's been Nazi soldiers all over that season. And every time they pop up, I make a point to be like, fuck them, right? Just like, you know, all my homies hate Nazis. Because everybody's so quick to be like, oh no, he gets redemption. He gets redemption. How? Where? What? Shining a flashlight? That ain't redemption for being a fucking Nazi. What do you mean, brother? So like, I'm not about to like, you know, write a letter to the president. But you know, I'm gonna shit on the guy probably. Not anything like too serious. Just every time he comes on, I'm like, oh, it's the Nazi. Somebody was like, you know, maybe they might have picked up on you saying the word Nazi a couple times, and that might have been it. So who knows what it was. They unbanned me. I'm good to go. As long as in the end, whenever I appeal it, shit's fine. Ain't too big of a deal. But yeah, man, it really, I'm not gonna lie, it blew the hell out of me. That's actually why my sleep wasn't super great. I ended up falling asleep super late last night. Because I kept looking at TikTok to see if they gave me a decision. Because if they gave me a decision off rip, then odds are they probably just reviewed it again with another bot. They didn't actually check it themselves. So that was going to be a little worrisome. But yeah, no, they reinstated it this morning. All right, first one. What is this? Nugget. Hope that says something different. And we were just talking about that. Just talking about hate speech. Masquerarian? Masquerarian. I don't know. And it sucks because like it happened. I got banned on TikTok. I don't know the exact moment it happened, because every now and then I'll stop like JoJo, like I'll pause it or whatever anime we're watching, and just like when I stream now, if something pops in my head, I'll be like, hold on, let me pull up this video, and then I'll start like ranting about something. I'll do the same thing on TikTok Live. So they did something in the show that I was like, oh, that's a real thing. That's actual real science. Let me show you guys real quick. And normally my phone is positioned on my bed looking at my TV. So whenever I come back to my laptop, I literally roll my computer chair back over here, and I can't see my phone while I'm doing this because it's aimed at the TV. So I was at my computer just talking and showing videos and whatnot. And then I look back at my phone, and it's like, live ended. You've been reported for hate speech. You're banned permanently. I was like, yo, what? And I go to like my notifications. Everyone that was in the live stream is commenting on my recent videos. It's like, why'd you end the stream? Why'd you end the stream? Shit, I got banned for hate speech apparently. Hey, it's the Army of Balls. Them again. Energy card. Man, I haven't pushed my Twitter a whole lot, so I feel like over the years my Twitter hasn't really grown. Definitely not alongside of like whatever platform I'm like actively using. So I'm trying to push my Twitter more. I don't know how much you use Twitter, Dantor. Try to interact with me a little more. I'm trying to get more people from like TikTok and stuff to switch over to Twitter, because like, fuck, man, my Twitter be feeling a little, ooh, it's weird. Oh, what do we got? Let's go, Scizor. Man, I hate Twitter. Fuck Twitter. Oh shit, I dropped one. There we go. Man, I don't know if you know who Neil Young is, but like Neil Young has been trending today because they took his music off of Spotify. So this is what happened. And the only reason I learned this much about it is because I made a joke. I made a joke. Twitter's all fun and games till your thing starts becoming politics. Yeah, I made a joke about this guy, Neil Young, that was like, so what he said was, if Spotify doesn't get rid of Joe Rogan, he was going to remove his music from Spotify because Joe Rogan's spreading misinformation or whatever, right? Then I responded with, matter of fact, hold on. I don't even think this was too crazy. I responded with this GIF. All right, that's all I said to the Neil Young requesting his music be taken off of Spotify. I just posted that. The homeboy got so fucking mad. He got so. First thing he did was post like a tweet from Snoop Dogg that was wishing like Neil Young a happy 70th birthday, and I was like, that's a promotion tweet from 2015. Like, what do you think you were proving with that? And like, he just got so angry. I guess he was, I don't know why he thought I was saying that Snoop Dogg didn't know who he was, but I mean, I was still willing to even argue that. Like, it was the dumbest shit ever, man. It was the dumbest shit ever. But anyway, because of that situation, I kind of got like, anytime anything related to this Neil Young situation, I went and like looked at, right? So this is pretty much what had happened. He asked for Spotify to remove the whatever because the Joe Rogan was spreading misinformation. But then he backtracked. He actually deleted that letter and took it and removed whatever he had said, right? He got rid of his statement. Here's the problem. Spotify already saw it. A bunch of people already saw it. And he doesn't even own his own music. He sold like 50% of his like song rights away like a long time ago. So he doesn't even own all of it. You know what I'm saying? So Spotify, like literally the next day was like, yeah, we're going to remove all your music. All of it's gone. I think they kept like maybe a couple of them, but they were like, yeah, we'll go ahead and take all of it off, or the majority of it. We're keeping Joe Rogan. And I was like, that was an obvious choice they were going to make. Like, obvious choice. Most people have no idea these days who Neil Young is. Like, the only people who were like arguing in his favor are like a bunch of like old people. There were like maybe one or two people that probably weren't like super old, but like, you know, those are like the exception. They might have either been told about them, grew up in the house with the parents playing a lot, or they're just like some weird fucking hipster. But that was loud. But yeah, the majority of people, like Joe Rogan's probably going to be getting way more streams than Neil Young. But the funny part is, Neil Young screwed himself because one, he doesn't own the music. So now the people that he sold the music to could possibly sue him for damages because Spotify took all the music off. Like they just were like, you know what, let's just get rid of it instead of having some sort of like conflict right here, right? So they just got rid of the music, even though it's not even him that's taking the big, like the maybe not this, I won't say the biggest hit. It's not even him that's taking the full hit of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine I had like these Pokemon cards, right? And I sold them to you. Then I started campaigning for these Pokemon cards to no longer be valid. Like let's say I sold you this Scizor, right? And then one day I started telling everyone like, hey, look, I think we should just remove that card. I think it should be valueless. I think we should no longer recognize it. Fuck it. And then they were like, okay, cool. So now the shit I sold you is worthless. Not worthless, but now you let's just say you lost a huge chunk of money. You might be inclined to take me to court. And then the other part, right? So because he did this, he lost 60% of all of his streaming revenue. 60 fucking percent of all of his streaming revenue. And here's the kicker. Along with the lawsuit, the possible lawsuit, They didn't even remove all of the music because they only removed music that was uploaded by him. Let's say I uploaded a rock and roll compilation that has all of his fucking songs on there. That's not getting deleted because he didn't upload it. It's not considered like the original music. It's under like compilations and shit. So all of the music they took off could very well still be on the platform, but this motherfucker ain't getting no money from it now. Big brained, smart man. All because you're in your feelings about someone's podcast. Like, that's so stupid. And here's the craziest part is everyone that was arguing about Joe Rogan being like, oh, well, we need to stop misinformation and yada 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 and oh, conservative this and Republican that. Joe Rogan's a fucking liberal. He may have become more of like centered or more like, I guess, moderate over the last couple years, but he said his specific reason for doing that is because of like PC culture getting like a little too crazy for him, you know? He was like in the beginning it was cool. It was like people getting called out for rifle shit, but he's like now it's like you can just anyone, like if you just misspeak, people want to take your career away. So he's like, I don't know how much I'm leaning towards that, but he's a fucking liberal. He's more on the left than on the right. You know what I'm saying? You know, Shadow, you're getting quite political. No, man, this is Pokemon politics, okay? Yeah, I just thought the whole situation was a little weird. Like, I can understand trying to remove someone's platform if they're like being like hateful and shit like that, but like if they just have like a different, you know, when I graduated from high school, a lot of the people that I went to school with, trust me, nothing is more dog shit than the Bungie dev days. When I graduated high school, a lot of the people that I was friends with just went straight up mask off. You know, like they just started just saying their unfiltered opinions on the internet. And a lot of these motherfuckers were saying like some wild stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that was like diametrically opposed to a lot of like my own beliefs. But I never deleted them. I never blocked them. I never muted them or nothing because I didn't want to run the risk of living in a fucking echo chamber. You can't expect to grow unless you hear opposing ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I thought that was so fucking weird. And I don't watch a ton of Joe Rogan, but I know on his show, he usually has like a bunch of different people on there. And even if someone doesn't agree with him, he'll have them on. Like, I think a lot of the shit that gets shared around lately is him going back and forth with a doctor who completely disagreed with him. He had the doctor on the show, and the doctor was like, yeah, Joe Rogan, I disagree with everything that you've been saying so far about XYZ. You know what I'm saying? And everyone took that and ran with it, not realizing that he has motherfuckers like that on the show all the time. You know? All the time. I'm never going to forget the take on teabagging. Oh, hold on. Let me see. What's up, Conteezy? Bungie take on teabagging. Oh, well, there's a video, so let's watch the video.
We bundled our insurance with NJM and saved.
We bundled with the alpaca.
Destiny drama. Breaking news.
All right. Hey, YouTube.
All right.
Destiny drama today on this fine morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're from, whatever time zone you're in. User on.
Oh, wait.
About toxic. 2 is.
All right, riddle me this. Number 1, is teabagging toxic? Number 2, is emoting on someone after you kill them toxic? Number 3, if you said yes to 1 but not 2, if Bungie made an oh yeah, I remember seeing this tweet.
Emoting on someone after you kill them. Is that toxic? Now, this topic different day. Today, a Bungie dev decided to respond to this.
Teabagging is pantomime sexual abuse. End of conversation. Who the fuck said this? Peter Sarret. How do you spell the name? Sarret. When did he start working? He's been at Bungie for 6 years? You need to shut your bitch ass up. Yeah. Please, you need to shut your bitch ass up. Peter. Peter. Yeah, you need to shut your bitch ass up. You've been barely a part of this world long enough to be saying these things.
This response right here.
Wait till you see the 15 tweets he follows it up with.
Sexual abuse. End of conversation. And after people on Twitter saw this response, it was almost a unanimous wave of just pure love and admiration. I mean, pretty much everyone agreed with this post.
You need to find his 15 tweets. If they don't have it on here, I'll try to find it. I'm assuming that they're probably all going to be on here.
Batshit crazy. And when I say batshit crazy.
Step 1. Get good, scrub. They're smoking something up there in Seattle, bruh. Imagine comparing crouching over a digital body to one of the most vile injustices in life.
Facts.
Gross. What an absolute...
I'll look for his thread if it's not in here.
It's a video game. You should know what they are. You are a design lead for a franchise. How dumb are you? What the fuck? Yikes.
Yo, this is such a dumb take, man. I hate how performative shit's becoming, man.
In-game. The fact that creatures like this work at Bungie is why I am not excited for the future of this game.
Definitely.
I'm literally going to reinstall Destiny 2 tomorrow just to teabag the absolute shit out of people in pubs. Hobie really compared crouching over pixels in a game to sexual abuse.
Yeah,
No, it's not. You don't even know that it was mostly men doing it to other men as jokes. Okay, and?
Oh shit. It's kind of based.
Us shooting other players in PvP is pantomime.
I'll find the thread for you. You need to read it for yourself. Okay.
To say, the response was not good on Twitter. Okay.
Let me put this on the charger.
The entirety of the Destiny community represented on Twitter absolutely lit on fire and responded to this post, letting them know that teabagging is from the real world. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below of this video.
This is the main reason I want to get another monitor. Mainly a third one. I feel like the two monitors, what I want to have for my setup is a monitor that you guys see, a monitor that only I see that I can like look up stuff on and then drag over to show you guys. That way, like in case I search up something I'm not supposed to, it won't affect you guys. And then I want a third smaller one that I can turn sideways like this that would have Twitch chat, YouTube chat, and then maybe somewhere on the bottom Discord or something like that. Oh, you found it? Nice.
This Bungie dev has an opinion, and they are allowed.
Let's see if he says anything of importance.
Bro fucks about someone teabagging.
Okay. All right. Let's find. Or let's click this. Elsewhere on Twitter, someone asked if teabagging talks. They replied that teabagging is pantomime to sexual abuse. This is way too terse. This was too terse a way to discuss such a sensitive topic. And some people thought I was saying an action in the video game is as bad as RL sexual abuse. 1 out of 15, homeboy. What? I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like I might be posting too much, you know. Like I'll go on like an unhinged retweeting spree of just retweeting like the most random. Why is it not loading anything? Load. Like, I'll just start retweeting shit that has like almost nothing to do with like my content. This was my favorite. You know what's funny? Wholesome moment. I called my mom yesterday and she was actually having a pretty bad week that she didn't really tell anybody about, and I had to press her about it. And I sent, this is like the first meme I've ever sent to my mom. And I retweeted this before calling her too. So like in the middle of her talking, I was like, hold on, let me go to Twitter real quick. I got something I want to send you. I sent my mom a fucking Walter White meme. But yeah, man. Then I had to explain to her what the meme means. Like I had to explain like the entire setup to it. But yeah, I'll feel unhinged sometimes.
Okay, in that circumstance, maybe you got there a little bit faster. What if I... Okay, I got you again. What if I zigzag like this?
But yeah, nothing like this. Jesse, they made me into a meme praising your mother. There's a dude on TikTok who uses deepfakes to look like Heisenberg. TikTok deepfake Heisenberg. I don't know. Yeah. But this is not him. This is him using a deepfake, and it's actually really good. Like, tell me that doesn't look like him. Tell me you just don't believe that's him. That I don't know who this is. Wait, huh? Is that him? That's not the real him.
And this is a really good filter or whatever this.
Okay, no, it's just some dude talking about it. Yeah, this guy's whole account is just being Heisenberg. I feel like I'm getting real ADD right now. Don't worry, we'll go back to the we'll go back to the tweets in a second. I just wanted to show you this. What? Go to his page. TikTok on PC is the weirdest thing ever. But yeah, tell me this doesn't look like him. And keep in mind, he doesn't look anything like this. This is just a deep fake that's being plastered on his face. I can't play the entire song, but... Okay, let's go back. Alright. If my word choice insulted any victims of sexual assault, I sincerely apologize. I did not mean to minimize your trauma, and I'm sorry for doing that. A better response would have been to say that when someone teabags, they make their character appear to simulate a sexual assault directly into a player's camera, which is toxic. How often does someone teabag into your camera? That never happens. I mean, maybe older games had some sort of like... That doesn't happen now. Usually you die, and there's only like a split second you watch your body drop, and then it'll just immediately switch to like some sort of spectator mode. Most of the time, that's not what the player means. They're celebrating a victory and asserting their dominance within the game, but they don't know what they're doing. They say they're bagging, not crouching. Bro, Mantic15 tweets to describe one dog should take. Yeah, and here's the thing about teabagging. It's not... It wasn't even originally a dip in your balls thing, you know what I'm saying? That's not what it originally was. Older games didn't have emotes. The only way to be like, ha 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 ha, I'm winning, ha ha ha, is to fucking crouch up and down because your character didn't have anything else it could do. You might like melee their dead body a couple times and then crouch up and down. I mean, they even do that shit in Super Smash Brothers. They crouch up and down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's quicker than emoting and you don't get locked into an animation. It's so dumb. This is so dumb, man. I hate how performative the world is getting. Teabagging originated in games with limited capacity for... Fuck, I should have read the next one. Crouching was one of the only forms... Fuck, I should have read the next tweet before ranting. Crouching was one of the only forms of expression available. It gained traction because it looked like you're rubbing your crotch on the opponent's face. No, it didn't gain traction because of that. This guy is talking out of his ass. This guy thinks because his receding hairline goes all the way back to his fucking neck, it means he's been fucking playing games long enough to speak with this, like, this air of confidence. There would be an uproar if a football player teabagged an opponent on the field. It's tasteless and disrespectful in real life or in a video game. The fact that some people don't think about what the motion really means or mean in it, or don't mean it in that literal way doesn't make it okay. Like, catcalling is no less disrespectful if you mean it as a compliment. Doing the tomahawk chop is still offensive to the Native Americans, even if you only mean it to support your favorite team. Some people believe that since I pointed this out, I must be in an uproar about teabagging. I'm not. I roll my eyes and shrug it off when it happens, but I know the Destiny community can be so much better. We see it all the time. An extreme generosity for charity, the support given to disaster victims and sick children, or helping new players over... What the fuck is he talking about? Helping new players overcome an overpowered activity. Someone asked if teabagging was toxic, so I answered and gave a poorly phrased reason. Most modern games, including Destiny, offer emotes that provide more playful and positive ways to celebrate victories. We've outgrown the need for using crouch as an expression. But yeah, people just said, though, it's the same fucking thing. Like, it's the same thing. Emoting on somebody. It's the same thing. It's just you are personally trying to attach balls to it, okay? People who have experienced sexual trauma should be able to play a video game without having the trauma literally shoved into their face. Teabagging is now a choice, a deliberate statement of F you, and a willful decision to be crass. Yeah. Fuck you, exactly. That's what that... Now you're getting it, Peter. But imagine... God, this is such a... I don't know how we got here. I'm supposed to be opening Pokemon cards right now, but how many... How often do... How often do people forcibly jam their balls in somebody's mouth? I gotta know. For this to really be his, like, one of his reasons of, like, people who have experienced this shouldn't have to deal with that particular thing getting shoved in their face. The closest I've seen is like younger kids pranking like a friend that fell asleep too early with like overly gay stuff. That's like the closest I've ever seen. This dude's saying like Bungie didn't make the game that started popularizing teabagging and also using it in their advertising. Yeah, I'm pretty sure teabagging got like pretty big with like Halo and like Counter-Strike 1.6, to be honest. But I would say I remember it really from like Halo. That's probably one of the first places I experienced seeing it a lot. Among friends, this might be accepted. In public games, it shouldn't. Men in all areas of life are stepping up to call out other men on inappropriate locker room behavior. So is this stupid fuck saying that only guys do this? Is he really saying that only guys do this? This is like the equivalent of saying anything about only like one gender doing something in gaming. What's the opposite? What's the difference between saying this and only guys are good at sniping, only guys are good at a DPS, only girls should be healers, only, like, you're just making huge assumptions now. I guarantee you someone has been teabagged hard by plenty of women. That's so dumb. Teabagging contributes to a toxic, hostile in-game culture. I understand if you haven't thought about it that way before, and if doing so makes you uncomfortable, it's never too late to be better. That's how I feel about that situation. Has he posted anything else about this?
My son was drawing Link using a reference image, but he felt it wasn't turning out right, so he talked about it. One thing led to another. Now he's sitting on the floor reading my hardcover of How to Draw Comics, the Marble Way, and I'm beaming ear to ear.
I hate this guy. I don't know why I just dislike this guy now so much. Oh, God. Jesus, how many people follow him? He has 3,000 followers and barely anyone like interacts with him. This guy gets like the same level of interaction that I do. That's crazy. Whoa, that riled me up pretty good. Fuck, what a fucking dog shit opinion. Guess I just can't handle the compares IRL sexual harassment to teabagging. Yeah, no, that's like mad stupid. It's really stupid. It's like it's really stupid. It's like the chicks with blue hair that always like compare people to fucking Nazis. Like it's so stupid, man. It's so stupid. That's so stupid. What was I about to pull up? Whatever. Yeah, no, they're definitely nothing the same, nothing alike at all. That's so dumb. It's so dumb. Also, it kind of undermines actual sexual harassment. Yeah, imagine you're trying to like tell someone that you're being sexual harassed, and like now your complaints behind this long line of complaints that are like, oh, this guy took the sniper rifle from me, he's trying to like oppress me, you know, like this guy took all the ammo for the rocket launcher, he's assaulting me, you know what I'm saying? Like, so fucking stupid. Shadow, are you based in red pilled? I don't know if I would say that. I feel like people that say like they're based in red pilled, I don't know, sometimes it can mean what that meaning means, but I feel like a lot of people will use that to like, they'll hide behind that to just protect their shitty views or something, you know? Like people be like, yeah, well, you know, black people cause the most crime in the world. I'm just based in red pilled, okay? Like what? You're just excusing your racism, my boy. You're not based in red pilled because of that. Can't believe that's a sentence I just typed. Hey, look at that. All that ranting got us a body hollow of a fucking uncommon. What is this shit? Annoying. Yeah, no, I am not a big fan of a lot of performative stuff. Don't get me wrong, there's some things that I'm very, I think it's easy to make fun of and it's a little cringe, but there's certain things that I do prefer now. Like, you know how people make fun of like white girls for like calling out like racism or whatever? Like, they'd be like, you're white, Emily. Why are you making such a big deal out of this? I get the joke. It's funny. And it could be a little cringe when they go ham. But I'm telling you right now, I 100% prefer this, like, atmosphere of people being quote-unquote cringy and calling out racism than my prior years when I would be gaming as, like, a teenager and, like, one person would be like super racist and everybody would be like supporting that person. Literally, I'd be in some lobby and one person would just start dropping N-bombs and just being super racist towards me, and literally the only other responses from other people would be in agreement or laughter. Other than that, just complete silence. So I'd much rather prefer this day and age where like Emily is like getting in an uproar, I got like blue-haired girls defending me. I'd much rather that than the fucking past, to be honest. Based in red pilled usually just means I'm a fucking racist asshole. Yeah. I always do a little side eye when someone's like, "Oh yeah, he's so red pilled," you know. I just make fun of white girls. See, look, there you go. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. All right. They've been on the winning side of history their entire lives. Okay, so anytime they might try to be a little like, "Oh, we're oppressed," you know, you got them. All right, let me check the YouTube side. Hold on, am I banned yet? I got a bad track record even when I'm not talking about shit. Okay, it looks like we're still live on YouTube. We're good. We're fine. They'd be an asshole to people and be like, "I'm just a Scorpio." Like, no, sweetie, you got like mental issues. That's your problem. Yeah, Yeah, I'm not the. I think that shit is a little wild. The people that like try to like someone would be like, oh yeah, I'm just a little quirky because I'm like Capricorn rising. I don't know if that's the right thing, but it's like, no man, you got like fucking bipolar disorder, and it's just like undiagnosed. You should probably go check that out. Another Applin. Whack. Like, nah, Rachel, you're just a bitch. Let me tell you, when I was coaching swim team, right? It was I coached all ages in between like 6 up till about 18. So I usually had them broken up into like separate groups, and they practice different practices for different age groups. But in the I would say like the mid-range age group, like the 13, 14, there was this one girl, and I just don't even know if she understood how annoying she was being. But like people, they would just be having like a conversation, and she would interject. Like she wanted to be a part of the conversation, but she didn't know how to like organically just include herself. So she would always like try to correct people or like tell them they were doing something wrong, but like trying to be a helpful person. But holy shit, she just irritated the fuck out of them. It's crazy watching this stuff from that point of view. Like when teachers watch like students in their class, they know everything that's going on. There's like a professional barrier that they have to keep up, and they just like some stuff they just pretend like they don't know, but they know everything that's going on, and they're like laughing about it behind the scenes. Like there was this one girl who tried so hard to be friends with this group of girls that just hated her, and like I'd always try to like let her know without telling her like they don't like you, give it up. I'd always just try to be like, maybe you should just try to find people that will like you for you, stop trying to like switch it up and be friends with these girls, because like every fucking day, man, she tried to talk to them, they ain't want nothing to do with them. Like they'd be trying to do card readings, like, bro, go read the chemistry book that says it's tomorrow. Yeah, people do that on TikTok. They do like tarot card readings. Toxel. Bronzor. Come on. Big bucks, no whammies. What we got? Oh, we don't got nothing. Phantump. Whack. All right, we're gonna do one more. I think I said that was the last one, but whatever. I have another pack sitting right here, so we'll do that one too. Trying to fuck up my Sigma male grind set. Put this in here. Yo, I'm finding all of like my anime stuff that I had like back in the day. Like I have my I found my Straw Hats hat. You know what I'm saying? Time to join the crew, okay? Oh, and I found like I have this sword that I got like years ago. Hold on, let me go grab it. I found it like in the back of like storage, so it's a little dusty. All right, it's not gonna completely fit on the camera, but it's Zabuza's sword from Naruto. I totally forgot that I had some of the stuff. I gotta get a shelf. Put it behind me whenever I do a face reveal. Time to ban both of us for politics. I got Lego. That's pretty much it. Hey, you could probably build anything that I have with Legos, to be honest, man. I hope you don't think I'm gassing you up when I tell you how cool I think that shit is. Like I think the like the sets that you get are super cool. But you know what I really like? When you make like some random ass like the guns. The guns are so impressive. I'm not like super into like guns. That's not like the main reason. But it's how you're able to make like such an intricate like piece with just like Legos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I doubt you're buying like a shotgun set or an AK set or like an M1 Grand set. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost positive that you're just taking Lego pieces and then just building it from like your own plans, right? That shit is really cool, man. That shit is so cool. Like, I think about when I made like swords and guns out of like Legos, it literally was just like I just built like a a long thing of Legos, and maybe I had like a little hilt, and it would just be some basic shit like that, you know. Or if a gun, it would literally just be like Legos built this way, and then some Legos this way, and then maybe one Lego here that's supposed to be like a fake trigger, and it'd be like pew 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 pew. But yo, you've got like the spring like ejects like shells and shit like that. That's crazy. That's unironically super impressive. I've got plans. I just kind of build as I go. Yeah, that's really fucking cool. I do got a good amount of LARPing clothes. What kind of like LARPing clothes? Just like a particular outfit, or just like just kind of like generalized stuff? Although I'll use a reference. I'll put this over here. Ooh, purple. What is this? Oh, is this dark? Is it a dark Pokemon or Indeedee? Or is this ghost Pokemon? I don't remember. I think it's a ghost Pokemon. I think that's what that color is. But yeah, that's dope, man. Definitely keep doing that. Don't lose that ability, because that shit is fire. Howlucha. Is this supposed to be like a bird slash luchador? This is supposed to be like a bird slash Mexican wrestler. What the hell is this? My favorite build is my Lego Vulture set from Spider-Man. Ah. Clothing, basic stuff. Lumbre. Energy card. Wait, what does it say on this? Ability. Once during your turn, if you do this Pokemon from your deck at the beginning of your turn and your bench is full before you put it in your hand, you may put it onto your bench. Okay. Don't know what the hell that means. Oh, let's go! Shiny! What is this? Foulynx. Oh, it's the evolution of that ball? Wait a minute. No, it's just it's the same thing. They're the same Pokemon. It's just you can get a legendary. I mean, it's rare. It's marked as rare, but it's the same fucking Pokemon. That's cool. Huh. It's awesome. My favorite card that we've pulled so far, without a doubt, is our legendary Ninetales. Without a doubt. It's my favorite build, because not only is it pretty accurate build-wise, it's also actually the correct colors. Yeah, I remember. That's the one that you upgraded with the wings and the rotors, right? The one I love is the P2020. Man, them guns are crazy. Hey, kitty. Hey. Oh, why are cats always gotta be smelling stuff, man? I'm like, you smelled the same thing an hour ago. What you trying to say? Is this a body hollow? It is. Whoa, why did the sound just do that? We got a body hollow coughing. Look, anytime I get something that's Gen 1 related, I get excited. Coughing. Getting those rotors to be able to rotate was a bitch. Scovit. go with it. Oh wait, this goes over here. Was this far-fetched? Hey yo, this is so weird that I got him. The day that I actually bought this pack, I was at the grocery store, and the thing that he's holding, was they were selling it there, and I was like, I should take a picture of this to be like, you know, far-fetched, some I don't know, some joke I made in my head, but I was obviously cringe enough that I didn't post it. But it's funny that I got this. That's hilarious. I didn't have the right piece at the time to make the tips look good. Phantom Tump? Phantom. Phantom. Alright, we got 2 more. Oh, we got a Vulpix! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, man. This is like, I feel like there's like a chunk of the Gen 1s that I feel like aren't really remembered a ton. This is one of them. Oh. All right, last one. Big bucks, no whammies. What is this? Bundle buy? Bro, what is this picture? Yo, look at this. Why does it look like this? That's not how Pokemon looks. That's like a fucking claymation 3D render, whatever. This literally looks like a FNAF animatronic. It looks like a FNAF like fan made clip on YouTube or something like that. What? What? What is this? I don't know if it's easy to see with the camera. How do you do that thing where they like put their hand behind it like auto? That's so weird. That's so weird. Let me look them up and see if it's just the card, the art style on the card. Bundle buy. Yeah, it's just the card art. This is how it looks, I guess, in the show. But then the card looks like this. Like, what the hell is this? It's like I got fake Pokemon or something like that. Alright, I guess. Alright, let me put these away. I swear, I did not remember my ice maker being this loud. It's so weird getting adjusted to this again. Alright, I'm gonna take a picture of these. So these are the ones that we got. Body hollow coughing. This motherfucker ain't rare. I guess I wasn't paying attention. I hope I didn't put the rare. I didn't put the legendary away. Oh, I might have. Hold on. Oh crap. Oh shit. Where is it? Uh-oh. 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 Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. We got this one. Legendary Fairlinks. Scizor. Body Hollow for a Luxio. Roly-Coly. Also, you can technically write off those cards as a business expense because streaming it is a side job and gives you content for it. Oh, that's crazy. Maybe I should do that with all the equipment that I bought this year, like my desk and my my light and my camera, and yeah, I should do all of that. Oh shit. I don't know. Did they? I feel like they changed it so you can't write off like small, like you can't write off a bunch of stuff anymore. I don't know. I remember every year I normally like wrote off a ton of stuff for my actual job, and then there was like some update where they stopped letting me write off like gas and dry cleaning and shit like that. There might be like another like specific thing for like businesses or something like that. Probably. We have the crystal Mr. Potato Head. We got a holographic energy card. Everything is a business expense if you think hard enough. Yeah, man. Let me tell you, for the like the first good. Well, actually, I probably still have her do most of it. But my sister was usually like the main one who did like my taxes, right? It was just around tax time, I'll just be like, hey, it's that time of the year. I'm gonna send you like my W-2s and you'll do it through like your program or whatever. So she would automatically just write off like a ton of stuff for me. She would just like write off like gas, dry cleaning for work, just like a bunch of stuff like that. And she used to give me a good bit. We got Vikavolt, Vikavolt. Whiscash, and Toxtricity, electric toxicity, I guess. Yeah, those are the ones we got. All right, let me put some of this all to the side. I think now I'm probably going to hop off. Maybe chill for a minute or two, play with the cats, talk to them for a little bit, see how their day's going. You know, they're pretty talkative bunch, you know what I'm saying? Always got a lot on their mind. And then I'm gonna go live on TikTok. And we'll watch JoJo. Yeah. Celebrate the fact that I'm not permabanned. Matter of fact, let me turn these around so I can take a picture for Twitter. Yeah, I'm gonna try to bolster my Twitter following a bit more. I'm already trying to tell people from TikTok to hit me up on Twitter. Some people are like, okay, I'll just make a new Twitter, or I'll make a Twitter. I don't really use Twitter, but I'll make one. I'm like, hey, that works too, man. Whatever you want to do. What would I say is the most impressive ones? I don't know. There we go. That works for me. All right, I'm gonna take a picture. All right, see you later. All right, Dantor, appreciate you coming through. If you hop into the TikTok live, I'll see you then. If not, I'll talk to you in Discord. It's an okay picture. It's just a little bright. All right, that's fine. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys for coming through. It was a very chill stream. We will do the tier list on Sunday. We got to like half of it, so most likely we'll just restart it. I don't know. I don't know if I'll just start from where I was. I might just restart it. And if we have enough people, I'll let you guys like... We'll do a chat version, and then we'll do my version, and then we'll like compare the two. But yeah. Oh, if my crowd rehearsal allows time for it. All right, sounds good, man. Well, that's it for me. I'll be on TikTok in a little bit. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.